Greetings to everyone there at the Met Conference. My name is Buchanan. I'm CEO of LWPT, also known as the Leaders of Worship and Preachers Trust. LWPT believes that God wants his people to grow up and become free samples of Jesus to everyone who wants to know, is your God really that good? And so we tend to work with churches who realize that the big issue is turning evangelism into disciple making, helping God's people to become ever more effective in his mission into the world. You see, to become more Christ-shaped actually means to become more Bible-shaped, because Christians grow primarily, not exclusively, but primarily through reading, meditating upon, hearing, studying, and then applying their understanding of the scriptures into the world, and then stepping back as a community of God's people and reflecting on that experience. But for most Christians, the Bible comes to them through the ministry of other people, men and women, lay and clerical Christians, because people are God's megaphone for his word into the world. So, says LWPT, if you believe in that logical sequence, invest in Bible-based leaders in local churches. Now, what is it that LWPT offers to the church to help them do just that? Well, we have three distinct ministries. The first one is excellence in preaching. The second one is the giving of grants to leaders, men and women, lay and clerical, who simply want to improve their skills in ability to lead in local churches. And then the third one is literature resources. For us, John chapter 17, verse 17 is the key passage when Jesus prayed to the Father, sanctify them. In other words, make them more like me, make them more Christ-like into this world, and do that by your truth. And just in case you and I didn't understand what he meant by that, he finished off that prayer by saying, your word is truth. So how can you get involved with LWPT through your prayer, your time, and your money? Well, individuals and churches are getting behind LWPT because they simply want to invest in the next generation of Bible-based communicators. So people take out membership, or they purchase some of our products, resources online or offline, or they simply get behind the cause because they believe the same thing as us. Let's invest in the next generation of Bible-based communicators. So if you want to dip your toe into the LWPT world, I'd recommend to you that you order online a free copy of our Preach magazine, which is just a fabulous way both to find out more about preaching as well as to be inspired in your own communication skill, whether that's preaching or not. If you want to donate to the ministry, please go online to do that too. So let me conclude by simply saying this. LWPT invests in leaders who want to become better communicators of the Bible, whether men or women, lay or clerical. If you're passionate to see God's people turn into free samples of Jesus, then you have the same passion as LWPT, because Bible-based leadership in local churches, passionate about discipling people for God's mission, is our passion. Enjoy the rest of your time at the conference. Bye.